Welcome back to Know Your Worth with Renee. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you've decided to tune back in with me. And today's topic is going to be God knows your issues. I promise you, look, guys, God knows your issues. We all have them. And sometimes we feel like God has forgotten them. God is not thinking about it. God, I don't know why am I having to wait so long, but I promise you, He knows them. He hasn't forgotten them. And our place is to be in a position to receive what He has for us because everything was finished on the cross. But we have to be in a place to receive it. And sometimes we're not in a receiving place. Sometimes we're in a place that we're so busy concerned about what we don't have or what we think He's missed out on that we're not doing our Father's business. And so, us not doing our Father's business is making it seem like, oh my God, it's just taking so long to get what I need. And He knows our needs. If you think about Adam back in the beginning, Adam was busy about his father's business. Adam was busy in the garden. Adam was busy naming animals, all of that. And then God said that it wasn't good for man to be alone. Adam did not come to God and say, God, I'm so lonely. I need a woman. No. God noticed. God knew. He created him. So therefore, He knew what Adam needed. So He created us. He knows what we need. I've heard some people say, God is my husband and I don't need a man. And that's fine. If that's your perception and that's how you feel, I don't knock it. But I'm from the Adam generation. I'm from the generation that says, God says that man is not meant to be alone. I'm not meant to be alone. So therefore, don't knock me, but I want somebody in my life. And I know there are people who are lonely, and God knows this. But be about your Father's business. Don't sit back and wait on Him to deliver this person into your life. Be so busy about your Father's business that when that person shows up, you will be ready. They'll be right there, and it'll be the perfect person for you. I know that in Matthew it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And that's what we need to be doing. We need to be first seeking Him, seeking what we need to be about, seeking what we need to do. And He's going to add everything that we need, the finances. He's going to solve the lonely problems, the problems where I need a house, a job, my children are acting right, my husband, my wife, whatever's going on in your life. If you seek Him first and you're about feeding the sick, feeding the hungry, tending to the sick, making sure that the widows are taken care of in your church, making sure that His word is going forth. What He's telling us to do is to focus on His word. Focus on Him. Not to neglect telling Him what you want or praying to Him about what you want now. I want you to stand on His promises because if He promised it, He's going to do it. I want you to stand on the promises, but I want you to be so secure in that He's going to fulfill His promises that you don't worry about it. You just know it's going to happen. I know we get weary sometimes, and I know that it seems like it's going to take that long time before it gets here. But be so secure in your faith walk with Him that you know it's coming. You know it's almost there. You know you're in the ninth month and you're almost ready to push. Know it. Feel it. You feel those pains. So when it's time to deliver, it's like once you've delivered it through all the pains that you've been going through and all the contractions that you've been going through, it's so worth it that you forget all of the labor pains, all the contractions. Just like when you have a real baby, when you have that baby and you look in his face, you don't even bring up, oh my God, I was, well, some people do say I was in labor 24 hours, but you don't remember that pain to that capacity any longer because you've gotten the promise. So I want us to be about our Father's business to the point where we're seeking Him, we're seeking His way, we're reading the Word, we're studying the Word to the point that we're so engulfed in Him that when the promise comes, we won't remember and it won't be so bad about the wait and how long it's been and all that other stuff. God collects our tears. No tear has went unnoticed. If you've been hurt, if your friend has betrayed you, if you've lost your home, your car, your job, your husband walked out on you, your boyfriend mistreated you, whatever is going on in your life, Just know God knows it. He sees it. He knew what you were going through before the foundation of the world. So therefore, he knew you were going to be strong enough to take it. He knew you were going to be strong enough to get through it. So when you come out on the other side, it's going to be so worth it. You're going to come out like pure gold. If he didn't think you could deal with it, if he didn't think you could take it, he wouldn't have put it on you. He wouldn't put it on you. He wouldn't put nothing on you that he knew you weren't going to be able to take and stand. Jesus said in these last days, we're going to go through trials. We're going to go through tribulations. But we got to have that faith that is the race is not given to the swift. The race is given to those who endure to the end. So ladies, let's endure to the end. No, not to say it's going to be easy. No, not to say it's going to be comfortable. No, not to say you're not going to get weary. But I want you to still have in your head, in your mind, in your spirit, it's coming. It's coming. I have faith. I'm standing on the promise that he's going to supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory. I have the faith to know that if I seek him first and everything that he has for me to do in his kingdom, everything else is going to be added to me. He's going to take care of me. He's going to take care of my children. He's going to make sure I'm not lonely forever. I don't care if it's been 10 years that you're waiting on this husband. He's coming. And when he comes, it's going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God. I could not have asked for a more perfect mate. So let's be persistent in our walk with God. Let's be so focused on helping others. Let's be so focused on doing what we need to do for the kingdom that when that promise comes forth, we're going to be like smiling from ear to ear. So let's settle it in our hearts. Let's settle it in our spirits. No more complaining, no more worrying, but we're going to walk in faith. We're going to stand firm, and we're going to know that none of my tears have been melted or dried up in the air. Those tears have been collected. He know every tear. He know every whine. He know every hurt. And he's going to take care of it. We don't have to be vengeful. We don't have to do anything but do his work. Work. Not physical work, but do the work in ourselves to have that faith to know that he's going to be there for us. All right, ladies, that's my word for the day. See you later.